One of my sons once said to me, "Mom, I thank God I was born in this generation. How did you people manage in the olden days?" Hello, one would think I am 100 years old. Truth be told, this is a great time to be young. The Millennials and the Generation Z are young for a longer time compared to previous generation. And with technology and their entrepreneurial and go-getter spirit, there's no stopping them. Hello, amazing people. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Amazing Grace with Bosse. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Today, we're going to take a look at the Millennials and the Generation Z. They have generally been labeled as self-centered, lack patience, lazy, feeling overly entitled, disrespectful, and they lack what we call village sense. You know what? Village sense is superior to common sense. So, when you have village sense and common sense combined, then you are the real deal. But the truth is, this generation is so much more. So much more. They are innovative, creative, optimistic. They are resourceful. They are confident and outspoken. They are curious, ambitious, and passionate about change. And they are not afraid to question authority. This generation are wielding a whole lot of influence. They believe in human rights and equality for all human beings. They are rocking the boat and they are changing the way things are done. Tell me, what is there not to love about them? Well, a few things like I already mentioned. But no generation can lay claim to perfection. So, our focus on this show today would be on the good parts of being a millennial and a Generation Z. One of the beautiful things about this generation is the fact that they are progressive and very open-minded. And they don't play with their mental health and, of course, their well-being. They guard it jealously and they are open about it. While people in my generation and the older generation see it as a taboo, they don't talk about mental health. It's a no-go area. They don't want to talk about it. They are ashamed, embarrassed, and unfortunately, there's still a lot of stigmatization. So a lot of people go untreated. They just walk in the streets. But this generation, they talk about it freely and they seek help. And it's a good thing. Another good thing I really love about this generation, the Millennials and Generation Z, is that they know how to love. But they also know how to scatter. Their patience threshold is very low. Them no send. But let's focus on the love parts. Have you watched any marriage proposals lately? The millennials have taken it to another level altogether. Marriage proposal is one of the fastest growing multi-billion-dollar business across the world. And that's for those ready to spend some good cash to pop the question, will you marry me? Young people are making their marriage proposals an immersive experience. Many suitors are now engaging professionals to help them in posing the biggest question of their life. Yes, marriage is a big step to take. So you better look well, shine your eyes so that you don't enter one chance. Now, the typical Generation Z or millennial engagement is a beautiful sight to watch. You see the men going down on one knee, and this is gradually becoming a culture, even amongst conservative African men. The ladies expect it, and if you don't do it properly or in the right place, you are on your own. Records show that in America alone, the market worth for proposal planning alone in 2016 was about $72 billion. That is a lot of money. The proposal culture has gradually crept into our lives in Africa, in Nigeria. It's catching on like fire. And you know, Niger, they carry lasts. I'm sure you have seen some videos of women refusing proposals from their men because they refused to kneel down on one knee and the guy did not do it in a classy environment. Now, I am wondering, does it really matter how a guy proposes to his girlfriend? Is it a proof that he's really in love, or is it just something fashionable to do, or it's just to fulfill all righteousness? My friend is doing it, I got to do it. Is it likely that some young girls may lose a good man if they turn down a marriage proposal, or if they think that the proposal is not befitting or appropriate? We must not forget that the grandeur of a proposal or a wedding does not guarantee for a happy marriage. Marriage is a university on its own. The more you look, the less you see sometimes. Now, this is my take. Our destiny is different. We're all different. That someone proposes to your friend in Italy or Dubai does not mean that will be your story. Yours may be different. It may be over lunch at your local eatery, or the guy may just say, babe, I like you, I love you, let's marry, and that's it. What is most important is the quality and depth of the man. His heart. That's what you should be looking out for. Does his values and beliefs align with yours? Let's face it, there are many, many good men out there who are shy and may not be very romantic, especially in public, or wants to go for the glam proposal theme. That does not mean that they do not really love you. So young girls should be guided. Good men are scarce. Don't throw away a good one because you want to do paparazzi. Unfortunately, one of the greatest problems we have on our hands today is the huge influence of social media on young people. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and all the reels. And it is making a lot of young girls to be carried away, focusing on very vain things and leaving the substance. All that glitters is not gold. Some men will do all the public paparazzi, all the public display, and yet they are fake. They lack substance. So public display of love is sweet. But if your guy is not that type of man who will kneel and say, will you marry me? It should not be a deal breaker. It should not. Having said that, I want us to know that love is about sacrifice. Sometimes we have to go outside our comfort zone to please our better half, especially if you know it will make them happy. Social media or no social media, everyone loves love and attention. So try come out of your shell, and if you can, make your proposal an experience, no matter how small. Just put some thoughts into it, okay? You don't have to break the bank. It may just be the two of you, but let it be something she can remember with a smile on her face. Just find an ingenious way to rock her world. However, some women will reject a proposal, not because they don't like the ambience or the guy is not on one knee, but because they are not just into the guy, as they say. Or perhaps they still need time to think about it. So, the best way to avoid an ugly situation where you are rejected as a guy is to make sure you have already started having that conversation about a future together. All of that being said, I love the Millennials and the Generation Z. I really do. They are the Sorosoke generation. They speak up. They know what they want and they go for it. They know their rights. They don't believe in Hakuri, in Didiamaka, or Surulere. They don't suffer fools gladly. And it's a wrap on Amazing Grace. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Until I come again next time. Bye-bye.